I made a short a while back talking about Evil Ryu and Akuma's Raging Demon in Alpha 2, and I said this.
Adding a tiny bit of utility to one of the title's weakest supers.
Unsurprisingly, people in the comments weren't happy with me, so today I'm going to show you why I'm right. But for the sake of fairness, I'll also show you the situations it could have a use case in. Raging Demon is a grab that travels across the screen, hits you for 72 damage, and costs 3 bars of super. In other games, this move is strong because when done point blank, you can't escape it. The difficulty of doing it close enough so that there is no travel time comes with the input. To get around hitting the opponents and putting them in a state with throw protection, you need to hide the input behind another move. Most commonly, you'll do this via jumps, dashes, kara cancels, and other normals, making it a pretty deadly super for mix-ups. The problem is none of these techniques matter in Alpha 2 because even when done point blank, you can jump out of it. This is due to its massive 10 frames of startup, unlike other games where it's instant. This relegates Demon to a punish instead of a mix-up tool, but even then, it's a bad punish. The 10 frames of startup and potentially long travel time mean you're only punishing very select big whiffs. This is unlike custom combo, which punishes anything that's -1 due to the VICC glitch, bodying moves that by all logic should be safe, like Ryu's overhead on hit. Even if the situation finally arises where you can punish with Demon, why would you when an optimal CC does more damage and can give you huge corner carry to help finish out the round? You might be thinking to yourself, well, I can still use it as a reversal, but you once again be suboptimal. Raging Demon only has 6 frames of invul, which doesn't even cover the entire startup. So even if you begin to get through an attack, if it has long active frames, you're still getting clipped. This is once again unlike custom combo. CC at level 3 has 9 frames of invul if you don't press a button and 6 if you do. The 9 frames combined with the quick forward movement lets you blow through fireballs for huge reward. It lets you get out of tick throws and even punish some of the game's safest frame traps. Unlike Demon, you can also combo into a CC. Links into custom combo are difficult, but totally doable as confirms, especially from jump-ins and specials like Akuma's Tatsu. Whiffed customs can also be made safe on block with the correct sequence of moves. In some cases, you can even score pretty decent mix-ups with overheads or left-right. With a Demon, and in certain situations, you just straight up die due to Akuma's low health and the insane recovery. So CC is a better punish, does more damage, has better utility, is safer, has better invul, and due to the VICC, allows you to punish people for simply standing with an unblockable low. Raging Demon is, comparatively, very bad. There are, however, some use cases and interesting situations it creates. Post Demon knockdown for a brief period of time, the opponent's push box won't be present. This box is used to stop characters from walking through each other, resulting in the ability for us to go past them and set up a somewhat gimmicky left-right mix-up. It's hypothesized that this oversight is due to the animation it plays at the end of Akuma standing over the body, and the push box just simply doesn't come back quick enough. In the corner, this is far more meaningful. Here we're able to set up very ambiguous left-right mix that can result in a full combo, and I'd honestly say that this situation is worth going for because the potential damage if you do hit the mix-up can be higher than the raw CC damage. There are also some character-specific gimmicks attached to Demon as well. From his lights, most practically standing light kick, he can cancel into a Demon, and characters with slow pre-jump frames like Zangief cannot jump out of this setup. That's because his 6 frames of pre-jump is actually longer than the throw-in vulnerability of 4 frames given to you after a block. It's a neat little trick. You can even confirm into this setup and do it with other lights. It is a gimmick though. Sure, you can't hold up and that's basically everyone's instinct, but you can just jab it or use any other quick normal. It will work once though, and I say this as someone that's been hit with it despite playing this game for years. Look, I'll concede that maybe Demon isn't just flat garbage. It's just entirely redundant outside of one very specific situation, and compared to literally every other entry to the franchise, it is sadly just underwhelming. This is ultimately what happens with old games that have powerful universal mechanics. Sometimes tools just don't stand the test of time after a meta has evolved and tech is discovered. Still though, it being trash definitely makes it more fun to hit, so we still got that.